Hello everybody, this is Lama Caroline. I'm here in NgalSo Tantric in Malaga, Spain. And we're going to continue to talk about NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing and do the practice together, okay? Okay, so first what we're going to do is do the practice, okay? So we'll have our sadhanas. So let's do the preliminary practices together, okay? Namo Guru Bhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Bhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Bhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Triratnaya Sangye Chodan Sogi Chonamla Janchu Badu Dani Kyasuchi Dagi Jin Sogi Pesonanki Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho Sangye Chodan Sogi Chonamla Janchu Badu Dani Kyasuchi Dagi Jin Sogi Pesonanki Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until enlightenment. Through the practice of generosity and the other perfections, may we become enlightened for the benefit of all sentient beings. 7 thoughts that turn the mind towards enlightenment. Samchen tamche dewa dan dewe gyu dan denpa gyuji. Samchen tamche dunya dan dunya gyu dan drawa gyuji. Samchen tamche dunya mepe dewa dami drawa gyuji. Samchen tamche nyeri jadani dan Trawe tam yola nepa gyuchi. Semchen tamche lusengi dunele. Soshin trayun lusen dewadan dempa gyuchi. Semchen tamche NgalSo tochi china. Nuchu koyu danshin samane gyuchi. Semchen tamche danzambuli gikedo. Tadan chinagi. Shide dan dukun denpa gyuchi. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings never be separated from the great happiness that is beyond all misery. May all beings dwell in equanimity, unaffected by attraction to dear ones and aversion to others. May all beings recover from the sicknesses of mind and body pollution and enjoy relative and absolute health now and forever. May all beings relax in a pure and healthy outer and inner environment now and forever. May all beings enjoy inner and world peace now and forever. Tamchedu ni sashita semala sohome pada la tiltanya bedurye rashin jampuhone gyuchi la dami chupese no sushanda hanyi kitru kunsan cheche la name nanke kangu kya gyuchi. O namo bhagavati benza sawa pramadani tathagata ahate samya sambuddhaya tayata om benze benze maha benze mahateta benze mahavidya benze mahabodhicitta benze mahabodhi mandropa samkramana benze sawakama awarana bishadana benze soha koncho sungi tempada Sangye danja ju senpa, tanje gi jingi alada, soni yon so zo pena dan jempo dan chukin, nampa dan chin sangi mikyape, togi de shinyi du gyuchi. Invocation. Malu sen chen kungi gung gyuchi, Dude punje mise jomzela. Nona malu yanda kengyope. Chom den koche hene di shesu so. 7 limb prayer. Gosangupe gone chaselo no shayi trochupa malugo. Tobmene saditun tam chisha. Kepa ge wahanam la jiran kowa matoba dule shune. Drola chuki hikolo kowada. Dasha jena janchu chempuno. Mandala offering. Sajipuki Joshi Metotram Rirali Shihini de Gempati Sangye Shintu Mite Bowayi Trokunanda Hashila Chupasho Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Lozan Gyalwa Kungi Yeshe Ni Chitu Trime Gyalsen Simpezo Ratan Kyoko Gyaso Trudun Kun Trinshen Lame Shabla Sowade Om A Guru Bhadra Dara Samati Gyana Sasana Dara Samudra Si Bhadra Sawasiti Hum Om A Guru Bhadra Dara Samati Gyana Sasana Dara Samudra Si Bhadra Sawasiti Hum Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Gyana Sasanadhar Samudra Sribhadra Sawasiti Hum Locho Sampo Pagyota Shipa Tuchen Tempehedrin Leya Noda Pegyedro Lozam Pezepaten Paden La Meheshabla Sowade Oma Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamahanya Sawasidi Hum Oma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamahanya Sawasiti Hum Pagyo ke kudan dagilu Pagyo ke sodan dagina Pagyo ke tudan dagi Danye chi tu jingilo Magyo ke kudan dagilu Magyo ke sodan dagina Magyo ke tudan Dagi danyame chitu jingilo. So all of us, wherever we are in the world, we imagine that Rinpoche in his rainbow form comes to the crown of our head, dissolves through our Brahma door, down our central channel, and mixes with our subtle mind at our heart. Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakya Muni Soha Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakya Muni Soha Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakya Muni Soha Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Okay, hello everybody. Hope you're all okay. Hope this week's been okay for you. Yeah. And now we're going to continue with the explanation of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2 and practice together. Okay. So anyway, last time we did the introduction to vase breathing. Okay, like very short but actually very profound practice of vase breathing. I hope you're trying it, yeah, to pacify your emotions. Yeah. And today, actually, we're going to start with the section on the 7 astrological healing practices. Yeah. So this is actually super good, very fitting, very well, very unauspicious tendril, as we say in Tibetan Buddhism. Yeah. And unauspicious interdependence, because now we're starting with the astrology section. Yeah. And on the so today and on Thursday we're going to talk about this, and then actually on the 27th of December we're starting with our Albagnano winter retreat, yeah, okay, which will be from December the 27th until January the 6th. So probably you saw on the internet we have actually a big program, yeah. Lama Michelle will be doing self-healing in the morning and then teaching about the commentary on the Guru Puja in the morning. Then from 2:30 till 5 every afternoon, European time, we'll have Guru Puja Sog. All this will be streamed, yeah. And from 5 to 7, I'll start to explain about Lama Gangchen Rinpoche's combined practice, yeah? And so actually, I'm going to, actually it fits very well. Everything we've been talking till now, from this summer till now, about Self-Healing 1 and Self-Healing 2, exactly fits with the combined practice, okay? So that's super good, yeah? Okay, so we can just, they exactly fit together, yeah? So that's perfect, yeah? So we'll start to talk about astrology now, and then during the retreat, we'll continue to talk about that. And every day from 7 to 8 European time, we will have the actual combined practice, which will be streamed from Albagnano. And Carmen and Gabriella and Nune and Maria Cristina, they're going to like kindly guide the practice, you know, and then the rest of us, we can join in through, it'll be live, no? So who likes, we can practice together, okay? So anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So back to Self-Healing 2. Oh yeah, one other thing, yeah. If you want to order a copy of Lama Gangchen Rinpoche Beautiful Combined Practice, if you're in Italy or around there, in let's say Germany, Holland, Switzerland, Central Europe, no problem. Please order, and the NgalSo shop can post it to you. Okay. If we live further away, there will be actually a download link. Yeah. And this is by donation, but please make a donation. Yeah, please support Albagnano. Okay, it's very important. Yeah, for a continuation of the NgalSo activities. Yeah. And speaking of which, tonight I'm actually doing product placement. So here, this new thing from Albagnano. I don't know if you can see. Beautiful sweatshirt. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. No. Actually, this is what we got. Well, not exactly a magic square, but actually, this is something that I think Lama Michelle, one of his teachers, gave him in, I think in Serif. I'm sure if I'm wrong, somebody will tell me. So very cool, yeah. So it says, what does it say? It says, what does it start? You can look any way you want. It appears, it is empty. It is empty, but it's true. It's true, yet it's false. It's false, yet it appears. So this is talking about the two truths, about emptiness, no? So this is the perfect present to buy your husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend or any combination of the above, yeah? Because then they can put it on and you can meditate on their emptiness, yeah? So when they start to annoy you or something, you can think everything is empty, yeah? And this is a perfect relationship-saving sweatshirt, yeah? Anyway, also very cool, Milanese, Dharma Center, beautiful, yeah? So if you want to buy a present for yourself or anybody else, this is really, really nice, yeah? Okay, so there you are, NgalSo merchandising, beautiful, yeah? And just another thing before we start, yeah, also, this is the Albagnano calendar for NgalSo tradition calendar for 2021. Absolutely beautiful, yeah? So our friend Anna Maria Stangalini from Bologna, actually, after Rinpoche passed into the clear light, she had a very strong dream of Rinpoche telling her she should make this calendar, yeah? So then she got it together with many of our friends who were very good photographers, like it says here, Anna Maria de Palma, Babel, Carmen, Cosi, Fernanda, Lama Michelle's sister, no? Francesco, Ista, Sharon, and Tunla. They all contribute beautiful photos, yeah. So this calendar is absolutely gorgeous, yeah. So also, I'll show you one or two pictures, yeah. Really, really, really nice, yeah. So this, for example, here's one. There's like 12 beautiful pictures of Rinpoche. That's March Rinpoche, okay. And there's many beautiful photos, yeah, together with the Western and Tibetan calendar with auspicious dates, yeah. Really, really, really beautiful. So if you want one of those, please contact Albaniano. Actually, it's by donation, but you have to at least send the packet, the price of the postage. But please consider sending more, yeah. What, for example, we have the Sawa Dharma here, which is like our yearly, let's say, helping Albaniano subscription. So please consider renew when you get your free calendar, making a donation. Please consider renewing your Sawadharma subscription. Yeah. Why? Because you might think, oh, but I'm not going to Albaniano. But yeah, but we want Albaniano to be there when we can go back now. So the center very much relies on this, especially at the moment, because we're not able to actually have any courses. Yeah. Oh, message from Albaniano shop. Sorry, calendars are finished. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you can't have a calendar unless they print some more. But anyway, please, maybe they print some more. Yeah, but please consider renewing your Sawadharma subscription, because Albaniano, we hope and pray that Rinpoche will return and he will come back and live there and be educated there. Okay, and it's the center of our NgalSo tradition. So until now, with our courses and everything, we were just able to break even. It was okay, but obviously with the pandemic, it's more money's going out than coming in. So Rinpoche Lama Ganshin, he emphasized a lot for people to do the Sawadharma scheme, yeah, which is like €1 a day, or if you like, you can donate more. Why? Because it's to pay for the basic running of the center, So anyway, so if you would kindly like to think about that, we'd be very grateful and appreciative, yeah. And if they print any more, you may get a calendar. Who knows? But you have to discuss that with them, okay? Anyway, enough merchandising, yeah. On to the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2 of Rinpoche, okay? So we did the introduction to vase breathing last time. Such an interesting subject, yeah. Such a profound meditation, yeah. And now we're going to go to, one second, in my book, we're going to go to, here we are, 7 astrological healing practices. This is very, very important. Also, it's in the combined practice, yeah, okay? This is in page 69 of this book, okay? So, also it's in the NgalSo Kalachakra Sadhana, and it's in the NgalSo Combined Practice, the new one, okay? So it says, in the Tibetan, Buddhist, medical, and Tantric tradition, astrology is not regarded as superstition, but rather as a practical tool to understand and heal our body and mind on the gross, subtle, and very subtle levels. We experience many sicknesses and misfortunes due to outer, inner, and secret astrological reactions and malevolence celestial influences. We need particular astrological methods with tantric and mantric power to balance the disturbed and opposing celestial energies and to create harmony with the celestial forces represented by the divinities of the constellations and planets. For this reason, in self-healing, we perform the 7 astrological purifications based on either the elemental astrological system or the Kalachakra astrological system, yeah? Okay, so Lama Ganshin actually give a lot of emphasis to this, actually, yeah? So maybe it's something maybe some of us have never really considered this before, like why we should do these kind of things. Yeah? So let me explain a little bit, yeah? So Lama Ganshin, our teacher, he of course, he's a Tibetan Vajrayana master, yeah? But he emphasized very much the healing side of the Buddhist teachings, yeah? And so within the healing tradition, we call it like Mensi, okay? Medicine and astrology together. It's not medicine tradition, it's Mensi tradition, medical astrological tradition. Why? Because in order to heal somebody, okay, of course we need to consider about their diet and their behavior, and maybe there's some herbal medicine they can eat or do a massage or something like that, no? But we also need to consider our relationship with the environment, yeah? And this is something that we don't do very much these days in many, many different levels. And as a result, many kind of sickness and misfortune and illness is arising, yeah? So, for example, yeah, there's two, for example, right now it's midwinter, okay? It's in Europe, yeah, okay? And in South America, of course, it's midsummer. So in South America, happy midsummer solstice, yeah? And here in Europe, it's midwinter solstice, yeah? So this cycle of the year is important, yeah? So now, for example, here in Europe, it's midwinter, yeah? So actually it's the darkest time, the Earth is the furthest away from the sun, yeah? All the plants have kind of retracted, yeah? And then now the sun will gradually, the days will get longer, the Earth will gradually rotate now and turn toward, face the sun, yeah? So everything will kind of recover, you know, like the spring will come, the summer will come, and so on, yeah? There's a natural cycle, yeah? So our body naturally follows this cycle of energies, yeah, okay? But we nowadays, because we don't live a natural life anymore, because we have many convenience that we don't want to give up, yeah, like for example light, like for example, like electric lights are very useful now, however they alienate us from the natural cycle, because for example now it's midwinter, yeah, and it's dark, yeah. So if I lived, let's say, 5,000 years ago, probably what I would have to do now is go to sleep, because there'll be nothing else to do. No TV, no internet, no lights, yeah, maybe have one little candle or something, but not enough, yeah, so I need to go to sleep, yeah. So we should, naturally, we're designed to follow this natural cycle, yeah, like when it's dark, go to sleep, when there's light, wake up, yeah. When it's cold, you know, eat hot things, put warm clothes. When it's summer, have light clothes, you know, we'll eat the food that's in season. That's the natural thing we're designed to do, no, isn't it? Yeah. However, nowadays we don't do it because of modern technology. You know? We can eat whatever we want and go, well, till this year, go wherever we want, yeah, stay up whatever time we like. And so we're actually like far from the natural cycle. So it's actually very, very interesting, this thing to NgalSo of medicine and astrology, yeah. Because it's like getting back in touch with nature, yeah? And if we do that, we will start to feel like more energy, more vitality, more happy, more healthy, and so on. So it's actually really something to consider, yeah? And when we talk about astrology, we don't actually mean like Western astrology, by the way, yeah? We have actually, in the medical system, we have actually a system of elements that's very much based on the experience of the earth around us, okay? And then, yes, we do have a star-based system, but actually it's like a sidereal astrology system, yeah, which comes from ancient India. So our NgalSo, our medicine and astrology, is actually a combination of the Vedic and Chinese systems, okay, with a big dose of Buddhism and lots of Buddhas on top, okay. So anyway, so this is what we're going to start to talk about now, and Lama Genshin Rinpoche gave a lot of emphasis to this. So even if you don't want to know a lot of complicated things, there's a lot of very easy, simple practices we can do to get back in touch with nature, and some meditations and some mantras we can do to harmonize our relationship with the environment, yeah. So for example, like right now, or started yesterday, yeah, there was, we call the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, yeah, okay, on the winter solstice in, I think in Sagittarius, yeah, and this hasn't been visible for 800 years or something, yeah. So we believe that all these things actually do have like some kind of energetic effect. If you're interested, actually, if you live in a place where it's not too much light, you can look outside to the southwest just after the sun sets, and you should be able to see it for the next 2 days, okay? Very, very interesting, yeah? So anyway, so all these outer energies, they all have an effect upon us, yeah? So anyways, I'll try and explain a little bit. This is a very huge subject, yeah, okay? In the what we call the Kala Chakra teaching, when we start to talk about these things, we jump between the elemental system, like the Chinese system, yeah, and the Kala Chakra system where it's appropriate, yeah, because whatever is more suitable we use, okay? So in the Kala Chakra, the Wheel of Time teachings, which Lama Genshin Rinpoche promote a lot. Why? Because he's from Tashi Lumpo Monastery in Tibet, and the head of the Tashi Lumpo Monastery is the Panchen Lama, and since many centuries, the Panchen Lamas, also the Dalai Lamas, of course, and many other great Lamas have had a huge connection with the Kala Chakra Tantra, yeah? So in the Kala Chakra Tantra, it says that just as it is in the outer world, so too it is in the inner world, yeah? So we have to agree we're part of this universe because we're sat on planet Earth, yeah? And we watch science documentaries, so we know that all the atoms and cells and so on from our bodies are from the natural environment. Yeah, okay. We're not talking about our mind, we're talking about the physical part. Yeah, okay. So the same elements that we have on Earth are in space. Yeah. And so as the whole our Earth is one planet going around the sun, which is one star going around the 2/3 outside the edge of the solar system. Okay. And it's just one of many solar systems which rotate. Yeah, incredible. Yeah. And so, of course, all these huge energies and rotations, they also have an effect on little us. Yeah, okay. So what we need to do is to find a way to deal with those overwhelming energies, because many times in our life things happen and we don't know why. And many times it's because on the small level, like in terms of the seasons, yeah, and our lifestyle, we're not in harmony with the natural cycle. Okay, this we can remedy. Or also with the bigger cycle of the energies that turn around in the universe. Yeah. So Rinpoche Lama Genshin, he shared with us many beautiful practices from his wisdom lineage, his Gendun Yingu lineage, how to make peace with these elements. Yeah. Okay, because that's what astrology is, basically making peace with the outer and inner elements. Yeah. So that everything goes better. Yeah. So here, okay, so page 69. Let's have a look. So it says, okay, yeah, so definitely this is not superstition. Yeah, okay, superstition means based on no basis. Yeah, actually, this actually has a very interesting basis based on the turning of the seasons. Yeah, and how they actually affect, for example. Okay, so we have 4 seasons, or actually we have 4 seasons and the intermediate seasons. Yeah, as the year turns around. Yeah. So the energies of the 5 elements, yeah, which are, let me find my disc, which are earth, water, metal, wood, and fire, yeah. They turn around in the seasons, and they also flow through our bodies, and they affect our elements, yeah, okay. So in order to stay healthy, it's important to be aware of this cycle, and this is what this section is going to talk about, yeah, okay. It's actually largely based on the elemental astrology practices, okay. So, hang on. So, okay, well, first we'll do the first bit, which says, profound request to the Lama healer from the depths of our heart. We request our Guru Buddha's blessing to help us, understand and to connect with these different elemental and astrological energies. And then I'll start to talk a little bit about actually the elemental astrological system, yeah, and many other interesting, beautiful things, yeah, okay. And we'll continue this into the winter retreat of Albaniano, okay. But first, as always, we need to request our Guru Buddha's blessing. Why? Because it makes everything so much easier. Yeah, yeah. It's not just our own little power and mentality and so on. We receive the blessings of our wisdom lineage, of our Guru. Yeah. Then everything becomes much better, much more easy. Yeah. So what we do first, actually, is very easy. Yeah, we're going to do Oma Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum, yeah? So this is exactly like in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing. In front, we imagine Rinpoche and all the holy beings. So we can imagine like the Lama Chirpa field of merit. There's Rinpoche and all our gurus, however many you have. You imagine there like a big crowd, yeah? And then also up around, there's like the lineage gurus going back to the time of the Buddha, yeah? Then are all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dakas, Dakinis, and protectors. Like we imagine, like on a big tree, okay, in front of us, or a big throne floating in front of us. Yeah. So now what we're going to do is request them to help us to understand this practice and to get something out of it. Okay. So Rinpoche always shows like this: Oma Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. Yeah. So we know how to do, so we'll just do it. Yeah. So we're going to touch the 5 chakras. Yeah. And as we touch the crown chakra, come white lights and nectars, healing our crown chakra, purifying our ignorance, and transforming it into wisdom, yeah, and so on and so on, okay? I'll talk us through it, yeah, okay. So first, from Rinpoche and all the holy beings come white lights and nectars that enter our crown chakra. Our whole body is filled with pure and positive energy. Our ignorance is transformed into wisdom, okay? Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Om Guru Buddha Siddhi. Okay, now from Rinpoche and all the holy beings are going to come red lights and nectars that dissolve into our throat chakra. Our throat chakra is healed and purified, and our unlimited attachment transforms into discriminating awareness. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. 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 From the heart of Rinpoche and all the holy beings come blue lights and nectars that dissolve into our heart chakra. Our irritation and anger is transformed into mental stability and love. Yeah? Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. 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 Om Guru Buddha Siddhi. Next, from the navel chakra of Rinpoche and all the holy beings come golden lights and nectars that dissolve into our navel chakra. Our navel chakras fill, and our whole body is filled with this healing energy. Our unlimited pride and miserliness and problems with the material world transform into unlimited generosity. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. 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 Om Guru Buddha Siddhi. Now from our Guru and all the holy beings' secret chakra come green lights and nectars that dissolve into our secret chakra. Our whole body is filled with this holy energy. Our secret chakra is healed and transformed, and our fear and jealousy is transformed into the all-accomplishing exalted wisdom. Om Guru Buddha Siddhi Hum. 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 Okay, so now having received Rinpoche blessing, we're now, of course, and we did the preliminary practices, of course, and refuge and bodhicitta and Guru Yoga, which we must do first, yeah? Now, page 70, request to the Buddha, the king and owner of the planets, constellations, days, times, and celestial lights, and the beneficial astrological deities to heal and overcome malevolent astrological influences and imbalances in our outer, inner, and secret worlds. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yes, so okay, so now, so this is a very special practice. Actually, Rinpoche actually kindly he shared all his important spiritual practices with us, and it's true. Yeah, I can 100% assure you of this. Yeah, he said, "I'm not taking anything with me. I'm leaving everything behind," and it's true. Yeah, so he did. Yeah, okay. So this practice, he actually in his Rinpoche prayer book, he had one page, beautiful page, and it's got this on it, yeah, in Tibetan, yeah. So it says, Lama Zadang Yoka, Sedang Gyu Sangi Dagpo Gyalpo Mishipa Tamche Shiwa Zepe Sol Debni. Okay, so there's a special form of Shakyamuni who takes care of astrological phenomena called Guru Buddha Shakyamuni, king and owner of the planets, constellations, daytime, and celestial lights. And we're going to ask him for help, yeah? So, for example, now at the winter solstice or any time, any moment, yeah? Okay. And actually, this was the first astrological practice that Rinpoche ever shared in the early 90s, and then started to share many, till now we have a lot, yeah, like the NgalSo Self-Healing, and we have the astrology sadhana with many beautiful practices inside. By the way, now would be a good time to get out your astrology sadhana and do the practices in there, like at the winter solstice, for example. It's perfect time, yeah? And at New Year and any important time is what it's for, yeah? So that things go well, yeah? Also, of course, Rinpoche made beautiful Kala Chakra Sadhana, many versions, yeah, okay. Anyway, page 71, it says, please, Lama Zadang Zadang Gyuka, okay. Lama Zadang Gyuka Sedang Yusangi Dagpo Gyalpo Kian. So please, Lama, Zadang Gyuka. Okay, so he's the Guru Shakyamuni, king and owner of the planet. So Lama Za means planets, okay, 7 planets, yeah. Gyuka means the constellation. So when we mean constellations, we don't mean exactly like Orion and stuff like that. Not exactly, but it's kind of similar, actually. We have something called the Gyuka or the Nakshastra, which are the lunar constellations, yeah, in our system. So it's kind of similar to the Western one, but bit different because it's a different mythological system, okay? So anyway, so we have 28 lunar mansions, Nakshastra or Gyuka, yeah? So every month the moon passes through those, yeah? Then we have the se, the days, and the yusam, like the moments, yeah, the time and celestial lights, yeah. So celestial. So we have like 7 planets, yeah, which are the 7 days of the week. So we have like exactly. Actually, if you're Italian, this is super easy, yeah, because it's the same, yeah. Also in Spanish, yeah, so it's kind of very similar, yeah. So actually, the first day of the week is Sunday, by the way, yeah. Sunday, so Sunday is the first day, okay? So moon day, Monday, yeah? Lunar day, okay? Second day, yeah? Then second day is Mars day, okay? Martedì, okay? Third day, actually easier in Italian. Next day, Wednesday, Mercoledì is Mercury day, okay? Then next day is Giovedì, is Jupiter day, day of Jove, no? Okay. Then Friday is Venerdì, it's the day of Venus, or Pasang, as we say in Tibetan, yeah. And then the last day of the week, Sabato, Saturno, is the day of Saturn, yeah, okay. So we have this cycle of 7 days of the week, plus we have something called Rahu and Ketu, which is the eclipse, yeah, cycle, solar and lunar eclipse, yeah, okay. So all these things, they have an effect on us. Each one has one element, one energy, and so on, yeah? So anyway, many things to consider, yeah? But anyway, don't worry. What Rinpoche taught us was the solutions then. Actually, he did actually recommend that we learn about these things if we're interested. If we're not interested, no problem. We just do the meditation, we do the solution, yeah? Okay? And then we have various celestial lights. Like, for example, we have like comets, meteorites. Every year we have various meteor shower, like for example in Italy, in Albagnano, every August 10, we have one meteor shower in North Italy called, what's it called? The Lacrimidi, I think it's to San Lorenzo or something. Anyway, there's various meteor showers, asteroids, comets, also northern light, supernova, also other astrological phenomena, yeah? So anyway, so this form of Shakyamuni Buddha takes care of everything, yeah? Okay. All these constellations and conjunctions and yugas and everything, yeah? He's like the one to go to, yeah? So please, Guru Buddha Shakyamuni, king and owner of the planets, lunar constellations, days, yeah? Lunar days, yeah, by the way. Time, this is the, yeah? We have different calendar. We have solar and lunar calendar, so different ways of calculating time, yeah? And celestial lights. And all the positive deities of the constellations and the zodiac, yeah? So what do we mean by that? So, okay, so we're Buddhist, yeah? So actually we're not allowed to take refuge in anybody who's not enlightened, yeah? It's a part of our refuge vows, yeah? Okay? However, we need to like have good relationship with the deities of the environment, yeah? Okay? So in the Buddhist time, yeah, in the ancient Vedic times in India, they'd all had a very, very developed system where they recognized and made peace with the Lord of Water, the Lord of Fire, the Lord of Wind, and so on, like Agni, Varuna, and so on. Bhumi, the Earth Lord, and also as the moon passes through the sky, yeah, it goes through. It passes through different bright stars, okay? And according to the ancient Indian Vedic idea, yeah, each one of those bright stars is one of the wives of Chandra, the moon god. So Chandra's got a chariot, yeah, and he goes around and he has 28 wives who are these lunar mansions, and every day there's a different energy which we need to take into account. Yeah, so many people maybe find it difficult to understand what are these lunar mansions. So here is a what do you call it? A planisphere. Okay. Ancient times we used to be able to see like that. Yeah. Okay, like better. Yeah. Modern times, unless you live in the Amazon or somewhere, if you're lucky, you could see something like that. Yeah, less stars, but you can still see some of the bright ones. Yeah. Actually, in Albaniano and I don't know, in our centre in Patagonia, wonderful place for stargazing. Yeah, it depends where you are in the world. Yeah, Sao Paulo, difficult. Yeah, but anyway, it depends. But anyway, you can still see though. This is what we can see nowadays. Okay, so can you see there's some stars that's like big and bright? Yeah, so those big and bright ones are what we call the stars that indicate the lunar mansions. Yeah, so when the moon passes by those, we say, yeah, the moon has entered into that nakshatra. Yeah, and there's one particular energy that we need to deal with. Okay. So anyway, I don't know. It's a cycle. Yeah, let's have a look. This is another of my high-tech instructional aids. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Let me have 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so actually this is good because it's actually, if you look in the south now, these days in the winter sky in Europe, this is what you can see. So it starts actually with the Pleiades. Yeah, this was a big thing in ancient times because of agriculture and so on. Yeah. So let me just find it. Hang on, Arcturus. Okay, so okay. I probably can't see very well. Okay, this is nakshatra number 1. Okay, yeah, it's the Pleiades. Yeah, the 7 sisters. Okay, can you see it? Bright. Yeah. Okay, it used to be bright anyway. Yeah, and then can you? Okay, then it goes through like this Taurus, Aldebaran. That's the next one. Yeah, and then there's it goes on and on. It goes to Aldebaran, then it goes to Orion. Yeah, okay, there's 2 nakshatra there. One of Migrashira, for example, yeah, is one of those, and then you can see there's Sirius, and it got all the bright stars that we can see in the sky. So there's actually here this has helpfully got arrows on it to jump between the bright sky stars, which is what your eyes naturally look at. So basically, if you follow those around, these are the lunar mansions. So for example, mostly they indicate the what we call the houses of the zodiac. So for example, there's one of them's in the Pleiades, and then one is Aldebaran, which is in Taurus. Yeah. Then there's Castrum Pollux, Gemini. Yeah. And Orion, and then it goes to Cancer, and then there's 3 lunar mansions in Leo. Yeah. So the bright star of Regulus of Leo is one very easy one to see. Yeah. Then and so on and so on. So anyway, basically, you need one of these if you're interested in nakshastras. I got this I think in Italy or Spain. I've got one in Italy, one in Spain. Yeah. You need one, or you can download one of these off the internet. Yeah. So we're talking about real phenomena that you can see when you look up in the sky. Yeah. Okay. And okay, so king, owner of the planets, the constellations, the 7 days, and time. Yeah. So when we talk about time, yeah. Okay. So in the West, I think in Europe, no. We used to have what's called the Julian calendar, which apparently was made by Julius Caesar. Yeah? And then we had the Gregorian calendar, which was introduced in the Middle Ages. Okay. In ancient times in Europe, we had this lunar calendar, like in Asia, but the ancient Romans, they decided to change to a solar calendar. Okay. And then they correct it in the 16th century or something. Yeah. But in Asia, we have both. We Buddhists, yeah, we have both the solar and the lunar calendar, yeah. And this is very important within the Kala Chakra system, yeah. So Kala Chakra, the male Buddha, he represents the lunar calendar, and Vishwamurta, the female Buddha, she represents the solar cycle, yeah. So Kala Chakra is incredibly accurate and profound and precise because it takes into account of the actual natural phenomena around us, yeah. So because there's 2 calendars, there's actually 2 sets of time, yeah, okay. One is the solar time, yeah, which is, okay, there's like 24 hours a day, yeah, okay. And the other is actually, there's the lunar time, that is called, how do you say? We have different way of counting, yeah. So in our solar calendar, which we're more used to generally, we have 24 hours with 60 minutes, and we got that off the Babylonians or something, yeah, in Mesopotamia 5,000 years ago or even longer, yeah, okay. And since then, we've always used that one, okay? However, in the our Buddhist time, we also have Kala Chakra time or Vedic time, which is we have 30 hours per day, and each hour has got 48 minutes. So maybe we need to get a new watch or something. Yeah. So we're always complaining I don't have enough hours in the day. So no problem. We just switch to the Vedic calendar, and then we've got more hours in the day to do our stuff. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. There's always a solution. Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, another thing I did recently, I was I'm sure I'm not the only one, also fed up with the 2020, yeah? Like not being the best year, no? Okay, we make the best of it. Rinpoche said we have to do in the best way, but not being the best, no? For various reasons, which we know, no? So I thought I'm fed up of this, so I looked on my computer and I changed my calendar to, what year are we on? To 2563 Buddhist era, yeah. Goodbye 2020, yeah. Then I felt immediately a lot better, yeah. Okay. So anyway, so always can always change the way we think about time, yeah. Yeah. It's also, remember, it's a mental creation actually, yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we have different two calendars, yeah. The Vedic one, which I'll talk about during the winter retreat in Albagnano. This is also related, very useful for meditation. Yeah, it's related with our breathing cycle, our energy cycle, how to connect with the universe, and so on. Yeah. Whereas, of course, the solar system also very useful because it's like what's actually happening here on Earth outside of us. So both are useful. Yeah. So anyway, so we need to make peace with time. Yeah, in many, many different ways, and that's endless subject. Very interesting. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. So we need to make peace with the lunar mansions, yeah, the days, yeah. So whether you follow the solar calendar or the lunar calendar, we need to make peace with the days. So Rinpoche, he said every day should be a peace day, no, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And every hour should be a peace hour, and every minute should be a peace minute. That would be ideal, yeah. Okay, that would be actually putting the NgalSo teachings into practice. Okay. So we need to make peace with all these things, yeah. Okay. And all particularly beneficial deities of the constellations of the zodiac. So all these minutes and seconds and hours and days and elements and lunar mansions are personified. Okay, they are the particularly beneficial deities of the constellations and the zodiac. And we also have the same zodiac here. Okay, here is a Western one. Okay, here's a Western planisphere. Yeah. Okay, so actually there's no. Okay, so we have we have this 12-month cycle, yeah. Okay, and okay, so this actually Rinpoche made me make. Yeah, this is a NgalSo sky disc. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if you can see, but around the edge, yeah, there are the 12 houses of the zodiac. Yeah, okay. So you'll be delighted to know that we have the same 12 houses of the zodiac, except we look at them according to what's really in the sky. Like, so you need to go out with a pair of binoculars or your eyes and see every day what's really rising and so on, yeah, before we say what month it is, yeah. Our Buddhist calendar is actually what you can see in the sky, or if you check with NASA, it's the same, yeah, okay. So anyway, so that's good, yeah, okay. So, and each one of these has one, let's say it's personified as one mundane deity. So all these energies we need to make peace with, yeah, okay. Actually, this disc here, which, like I say, Rinpoche made me make 30 years ago, this is showing all different kinds of elements and energies we need to make peace with. But anyway, don't worry, yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, without knowing all this, I mean, if you like, we can gradually go through all this. Super interesting, yeah. We can understand about all these different elements and energies, how they affect our life and so on, yeah, and use them in the best way. That's what all this is for, okay, not to just give us more complications or something like that, yeah. So then page 71, it says you who are, so Rinpoche put all the information in terms of like a prayer, okay, like more easy, he said, yeah, okay. So but it's not really a prayer, it's like sort of summary of all the information we need to know. So please, Guru Buddha Shakyamuni, king and owner of the planets, constellation, daytime, and celestial lights, and particularly beneficial deities of the constellation Zodiac, you who are the supreme healers and specialist in healing malevolent celestial influence. Yeah? In this degenerate Kali Yuga time, when the beings of this world are greatly disturbed and have lost their inner peace due to the negative actions of body, speech, and mind caused by my ignorance. I have disturbed the celestial worlds and caused pollution to the planets. What I'm doing, I really don't know. So you who are the only healer and supreme protector, please show me the right path. Yeah, so it's really beautiful self-healing too. Incredible, yeah? So in this degenerate Kali Yuga time, the beings of this world are greatly disturbed and have lost the inner peace. So what is the degenerate Kali Yuga time, yeah? So in astrology, yeah, well, when we talk about astroscience is better actually, because when people hear the word astrology, many people don't believe it. They say it's kind of rubbish or something. I used to think that until I actually started to study the subject. And I actually, with Rinpoche, I saw many times this thing of how the cycle of energies was true and how the pujas work. Then I thought, oh, actually, some of this I do believe in. It's useful, all these practices, and we should do them, yeah, okay? So let's say, in the Vedic system, ancient Indian system, yeah, we have something called world ages, yugas, yeah. So we have like a cyclic universe, yeah, okay. So it's not, we don't have just like one big bang. We have like many big bangs, yeah. So we have like a big bang due to the collective consciousness of beings, because consciousness has no beginning and no end, yeah. And then gradually the universe forms. Actually, this how it forms. Actually, I think it's in here in self-healing too, yeah. Let me just have a look, yeah, okay. There's a section at the back, yeah. So Rinpoche like added lots of notes at the ends, and we need to know what to apply them to, otherwise it may be a little difficult to read the book. Oh, here it is, page 217, yeah. It says relationship between the universe and our bodies, the microcosm and the macrocosm, the outer world, and the microcosm, our body, yeah. So, like I say, this self-healing too is actually, obviously, it's a Tibetan book with English words, yeah. So that's why it doesn't follow the structure of a Western book, because it's like Tibetan books. Actually, the pages you can move them around as you like, yeah. So, okay, page 217. It says our own body, the microcosm, contains all the energies and elements of the universe, the macrocosm. All outer and inner phenomena are manifestations of our own consciousness and subtle energy wind, so they're naturally related, yeah. And this is actually the point of view of the Kala Chakra, yeah, okay, that things arise from our mind, yeah, that our mind is creating reality, okay. But it explains in a very precise and detailed way. Kala Chakra is called the clear tantra, yeah, explains precisely, yeah, but it needs a lot of time, yeah. We've been doing that for, I don't know, 10-20 years in Albania, no? And still we only did a little bit, yeah, only touched the surface of that, yeah. It's like a lifetime of practice, yeah? Oh, kind of like a very interesting Dharma hobby, actually, the Kala Chakra, yeah. Yeah, but really helpful, really beneficial, yeah, okay. So, the subtle energy wind upon which our mind is mounted is 5-colored. Why? Because there's the 5 pranas, the 5 elements, yeah, okay. Now, here we're talking about the Indian system, so it's a space, wind, water, earth, and fire, yeah, okay. So the subtle energy wind upon which our subtle mind is mounted, and this is the part of us that survives death, okay? You know, death is the separation of this from the physical body, yeah? This contains the subtle 5 elements. Due to the ego grasping, dagzin, self-grasping, yeah, and the collective karma of living beings, this subtle energy, wind, collectively manifests the outer and inner universe in stages. For example, the formation of a baby in the mother's womb and the formation of the world in space. Yeah, actually, this is super interesting. Actually, so here this bit explains like how the creation of the universe, how it forms. Let's say after the Big Bang, is actually similar to embryology. Yeah, which how our body forms after our consciousness re-enters the union of our parents' semen and ovum at the moment of our conception, yeah? Okay. So also, like, we believe, yeah, that our universe is created and destroyed endlessly, but then the consciousness of sentient beings, which cannot be destroyed, actually will reform another universe. Also, of course, by the way, we also believe in a multiverse. Yeah, we talk about 3,000 world systems, which means 1,000 by 1,000 by 1,000, which means a billion world universes. So we Buddhists, we have no problem with modern science and a multiverse, because this is what Buddha has always been telling us. Yeah. So of course, people's minds can also migrate somewhere else in the multiverse. Yeah, it's possible. Why not? Yeah. But anyway. So anyway, page 217 is what I wanted to share with you, the formation of the universe. So from the Big Bang, yeah, okay, which is due to the collective karma. This is a question, isn't it? Okay, like in science, we discovered there was this Big Bang and we can measure it and stuff, yeah? But then it's like, oh, what was before the Big Bang, yeah? And this is the question that nobody can answer, really, except unless you're a Hindu or a Buddhist. One would say, yeah, of course, yeah. The Big Bang is the result of the big destruction of the past universe, yeah, okay? And the karma of all the beings in the universe will reform another universe, so they have somewhere to be in, no? Okay? So it says, first, the space element appears, yeah, okay? Space is consciousness, actually, yeah? And it says, space allows the other four elements to dance and move, yeah, okay? So when we do this meditation with Rinpoche, or we did, no, A Yam Ram Lam Bam Shuddhi Shuddhi Soha, it's so profound, yeah? This goes back actually to the Sanskrit language, to the Vedas, to ancient times, thousands of years ago. It's a very, very profound knowledge, A Yam Ram Lam Bam, yeah? It's not something that Lama Ganchen sat in his bedroom and made up in Milan in 1992, no? Rinpoche was sharing with us really profound spiritual knowledge, but of course we're totally ignorant and we didn't know what it was. Just like, oh yeah, hey, yam ram lam bam, yeah. And we just thought it was funny or something, or tried to sing it, but so deep, so meaningful, yeah. So now bit by bit we can try and understand what Rinpoche shared with us, yeah. So A actually is consciousness. Consciousness is the essence of space, yeah. And Rinpoche said we need to do, because our mind is full of ego, of self-grasping, it's all full, yeah? So there's no space, no patience, but the actual nature of our consciousness is space, yeah? So anyway, the space element allows the other four elements to dance and interact, yeah? Often, and also in the many times, we have all kinds of element systems around the world, yeah? So many of them, they only talk about earth, water, wind, and fire, yeah? Which of course is true, but if you look behind, there's always space, because where can a flame be if there's no space to hold it? Where can the ocean be if there's no space to put it in, yeah? Where can the wind flow through if there's no space, yeah? And where can the earth or a planet be if there's no space? So of course, behind them all, there's space, yeah? And Rinpoche, Lama Ganchen, he made a big point of emphasizing that, like, also in our tantras and our Buddhist tantras, that space somehow was like kind of like this fifth element, the secret element, and he actually brought it out and made it clearer, yeah. Because Rinpoche, he wanted somehow to clarify for us, yeah, who were like new in Buddhism, yeah, let's say most of us, yeah, the systems that we were going to practice. So he made us understand clearly what we were practicing. So yes, there's a fifth element, yeah, okay? We'll talk more about this during the winter retreat, okay? So actually, space has the sound E, yeah? So like A, when we do A, Yam, Ram, Lam, Bam. So why is E? Because actually since the time, 5,000 years ago, when they invented Sanskrit, yeah, E and space have had that connection, okay? Then, due to the collective karma of living beings, yeah, the wind energy rises, yeah. So actually, that means the pranas are moving, yeah, because prana is linked with consciousness. So many different minds the pranas start moving, yeah, and this creates what we call the Vajra pure wind mandala, okay. Okay, so this has the sound yam, yeah, okay. So some kind of energy, some kind of circulation of prana and consciousness starts, not small, yeah, huge, universal size, yeah, okay. Then, due to the circulation of the wind, friction arises, which produces heat, yeah. So then the fire mandala arises with Ram, yeah, okay. And fire and Ram and red actually have been associated since 5,000 years in the Vedic times, yeah, okay. So then, due to the fire energy rising, yeah, and then cooling, water vapor form, yeah, and the water mandala manifests, yeah, okay. Actually, these days I was watching a documentary about this, okay. And for example, for example, our planet, yeah, we can accept that, okay, like it start to form from, I don't know, stardust or something, yeah, like spinning, and then it start to solidify. Yeah, it was very hot, yeah. But where did the water come from? So I watched a documentary about this, yeah. So they actually think that the water element fell from space, from meteorites and asteroids, you know. So actually, it's true what it says here, that the fire, the water fell from, yeah, and the water mandala arose, yeah. So all these things you might think, oh, it's some kind of myth or something like that, but actually there's a very profound knowledge in these like ancient stories, yeah. Okay. And why this is why we continue to repeat them, because there is really something there. Okay. Then number 5, the water forms a cream which hardens and transforms into the earth Vajra mandala. Okay. So then the earth solidifies and, you know, planet starts, yeah. Okay. Actually, my documentary I watched the other day, then explained how also, yeah, how actually how oxygen formed, yeah, and from water and oxygen, how the atmosphere formed in the early world. No, very, very interesting, actually. Yeah? Okay. So actually, honestly, like our Buddhist view is not really so distant from, if you watch a documentary, like, I don't know, like Discovery Channel, or you read something about science, it's very compatible, you know. If we understand, yeah, our tradition, yeah, okay. Okay, then also it explains also our body when it grows up, like from the meeting of our parents' semen and ovum, then also the consciousness, our consciousness enters. That's why brothers and sisters are not all the same, despite the fact we all have the same genetic material, yeah, okay. Anyway, then there's an explanation of how, as our body grows up, there's a very similar process of the universe forming. Okay, this we'll talk about during the winter retreat, but really, really, really interesting, yeah? So okay, the universe grows up, okay, the universe forms, okay, but then there's a young universe, and actually, okay, first the world, okay, for billions of years it's forming, yeah, okay. Then there's what we call the golden age, yeah, okay, when everything's great, yeah. Like let's say humanity appeared, and for example, you didn't need to go to a supermarket because there was plenty of food around everywhere, and you didn't need to cultivate rice because it grew naturally around. There were natural grains, yeah, so easy, to live, yeah, actually, yeah. And few people, lots of plants and things around, yeah, okay. So this was the golden age, yeah, okay. And okay, so we have like 4 yugas: the golden age, yeah, the silver age, the bronze age, and the iron age, yeah, okay. The iron age is actually, we call the Kali age, our age, okay, yeah. So gold age, everything was wonderful, okay, everybody lived a long time, healthy, you know. This is a little bit difficult for us to understand in modern society, because we have the myth of progress, which I don't know, maybe we may be reconsidering recently, yeah. But we had this very strong myth in the last 100 or 200 years that everything was getting better all the time, yeah, because we had technology and we had antibiotics, and, you know, we thought absolutely our life is infinitely superior to people of the past, yeah. But now maybe we need to reconsider that, yeah. According to the Hindu and Buddhist tradition, actually our life is worse than people in the past, yeah, okay. Why? Because we have, for example, there's more pollution, there's overcrowding, there's competition for resources. Our memory is very, and the attention is degenerating. So we have many, many like not so great things actually at the present time. So there's the gold age, silver age, bronze age. Actually, bronze age existed, no, in our history, yeah. From like 6,000 or 7,000 years ago to like 2,000 years ago, then 2,500 years ago, start the Iron Age, yeah, okay. And also in the Hindu Buddhist system, we call this the age of Kali, okay, the age of destruction, yeah, okay, like not the best time, okay. And this is the one that we're presently in. However, on the positive note, yeah, at the beginning of the Kali age came Lord Buddha, yeah, okay. He had made promises in previous lives to descend and teach the Dharma at that time, yeah, to the people of the Kali Yuga, the Kali age, who were very difficult to tame and so on, like us. The tea leaf generation, yeah. This is one good way they explain in the Dharma teachings that if you make a beautiful pot of tea, yeah, with the best tea, and you drink the tea, and it's really nice, no? But then you have like your teapot and there's like tea leaves in it. Actually, you usually just want to throw away the tea leaf, yeah, okay? Because there's not much you can do. Okay, there are some things you can do with tea leaves, but not as much as really nice tea. So they say we are the tea leaves. We're the tea leaf generation, and all the good stuff has been drunk. Yeah, okay, we're the leftovers. But anyway, what to do? Here we are. But so kindly, Lord Buddha appeared and turned the wheel of Dharma, and then after him came many great masters: Nagarjuna, Chandrakirti, Atisha, Lama Tsongkhapa, down to our present master, Lama Gachin Rinpoche. So actually, we're very lucky, yeah, that despite the fact that we're in a bad time, we have a wonderful opportunity to grow and evolve. Yeah, so for us, actually, despite everything, we should still think this is still okay thanks to the Dharma, yeah, okay, and not feel miserable or depressed, okay? So, okay, so where were we? Yes, okay, so in this degenerate Kali Yuga time, that's us, yeah, the beings of this world are greatly disturbed, that's us, yeah, and have lost their inner peace. This is completely true. We are much more stressed and nervous and anxious than before, for sure, yeah, than people in previous generations, yeah. And due to the negative actions of body, speech, and mind caused by my ignorance, yeah, so I'm not blaming anybody else. I'm taking responsibility for my own experience, yeah. I have disturbed the celestial worlds and caused pollution to the planet. So you might say, how on earth is that possible? Yeah. So, okay, so we believe that everything we experience is the result of our own karma, our own actions, yeah, and actually because we're in samsara, our own delusions, yeah. This is what produces if we're a samsaric being, like most of us, yeah, produces our samsaric world with many different kinds of troubles and suffering, okay? So, for example, anyway, we do many out of ignorance, not because we're bad or we're not evil, we're not bad, but we just don't know, yeah, okay? So we want to be happy, but we try and fulfill our wishes in the wrong way, yeah? So we grasp after things that we think will make us happy. We get angry with things that give us unpleasant sensations. And then we get jealous, we get materialistic, we get proud. You know, we try and do the best for ourselves and our families, but in the wrong way, yeah? Why? Because we didn't know the right way, yeah? So we collectively have created, like I say, not very balanced vibration, collectively, we humanity, okay? And so in the Indian tradition, we have idea that not only can the planets look at us, they have something called a drishti, and they look at you, yeah, okay? But also we look back at them. There's a two-way relationship. So what they see, they don't like, basically, yeah, because we're behaving badly, we're harming the environment, we're selfish, you know, we're materialistic, yeah. We don't take care of any natural phenomena. So what they see, they don't like, yeah, okay, basically. Is that how you can interpret that, yeah? What I am doing, I really don't know. So you who are the only healer and supreme protector, this means Buddha, yeah, okay, Guru Buddha, please show me the right path, because left to my own devices, I do not know the right path, which is evident by the way I have experienced and lived my life until now, unless I had the fortune to be very close to a guru who sort of, like a shepherd, pushed me in the right direction, but left to my own devices would be a disaster, yeah, okay? So, please, with your great love and compassion, yeah, cut my attachment to samsara and bless me to develop complete, definite emergence, yeah? Please cut my self-cherishing attitude and bless me to develop the pure heart of bodhicitta. Please cut my ignorance and wrong views and bless me to develop the perfect view of reality known as the middle way, yeah? This is from the Ganden Nyengu Mahamudra lineage prayer, okay? Very important prayer, yeah? Connecting us with all the essential lineage masters of our tradition, yeah, okay? So please, gurus, yeah, with your love and compassion, cut my attachment to samsara. It's like shepherd me out of samsara, basically, and bless me to develop complete. Here it says renunciation, but this is not exactly the right word. The better translation is definite emergence, yeah? Because if we hear the word renunciation, we think it means, oh, I need to sit in a corner with no things, yeah? Okay, then I'll be happy, but I'll only be happy if I put my mind in the right place. So, like a lotus, the seed is in the bottom of a dirty swamp, and then it breaks out and a beautiful flower blossoms above the water of the lake, yeah? So we need to definitely emerge, yeah? and break out of our present confused state of body and mind, which we call samsara, yeah, my personal samsara, yeah. So we need to understand that there's something better, and we need to be completely fed up with always the same thing, always thinking wrong things, always causing suffering for ourselves and others, yeah. Always feeling depressed, always feeling stressed, always feeling nervous, always feeling anxious, always not being satisfied, always never getting what we want, always when we get something we lose it. So basically it's rubbish, okay? Samsara is rubbish, and we all know, yeah. But we have to understand that there's something better, because we might think, oh, well, that's all there is. But no, there's not all there is, and we can see that there's something better because we can see in the lives of the great masters that there's a completely different way to live. There's a positive alternative life out of samsara, yeah? So we should wish for that, yeah? Yeah, we should wish for nirvana, the state of peace, or even we should wish for the state like our gurus, you know, completely, yeah, beyond samsara, nirvana, yeah, like the bodhisattva state, the Buddha state. Why not, yeah? Many people have achieved it before us, so what we can also do if we put the Dharma into practice, yeah? Yeah, so renunciation, Rinpoche last said, just means we're giving up things we don't want. We're not renouncing anything we actually want or need, yeah? So, for example, Rinpoche said we should renounce violence, yeah? We should renounce being angry. We should renounce being jealous. We should renounce selfishness. We should renounce egotism, yeah? So if you want to renounce anything, renounce that. So you can keep your house and your car and your parrot and your dog and everything else, but renounce negative emotions, which are the root cause of samsara, okay? Please cut my self-cherishing attitude, yeah? Self-cherishing attitude means me first, yeah? Okay? When we're in town now, if we can go to town, of course, at the moment. If we're in town and we see a parking space, we don't think, oh, how nice, I can see one lady down the road, I shall offer the parking space to her. We just think, you know, it's mine, yeah? Okay? If there's one piece of cake left, we think it's mine, and so on, yeah? Okay? Okay, maybe we don't if people are looking at us, but that's how we feel, no? Okay, this is the, yeah? From I, the separated feeling of self, yeah? This feeling of a permanent self. From I comes mine, yeah? And from mine comes all the sufferings of samsara, like a bucket banging on the sides of a well. That's a famous quotation from Chandrakirti, a great famous master, previous incarnation of Kyabje Trijang Dorje, okay? So, okay, most of us, we don't have to get water in a well anymore, but wells are actually deep. I don't know, here in Spain, I don't know, southern Spain, Andalusia, they still have some of these old wells, yeah, they're from the Middle Ages, yeah? And it's a deep shaft, yeah, okay? So you have like a winding mechanism where you put down your bucket, yeah? And then water is heavy, no? So you start to winding it up, and then it starts swinging, and many times it goes like bang, bang, bang as it goes up, yeah? So this means that naturally from the feeling of I and mine, then come all kinds of the suffering and uncomfortable experience, yeah? So I and mine, okay, difficult to get rid of, but we have to think about that, because as long as we think of I and we think of mine, always we will suffer and be uncomfortable and stressed and anxious and miserable, yeah? So please, Guru Buddha, yeah, cut my self-cherishing attitude and bless me to develop the pure-hearted bodhicitta, yeah? So Rinpoche said, please, everybody, we need to open a small self-cherishing heart, which is just thinking about ourselves, yeah, and our own welfare and comfort, and instead, gradually or quickly, develop the great open heart of a bodhisattva, a bodhicitta, yeah, the full moonlight mind. So almost every time in the 90s and 2000s when Rinpoche gave an empowerment, he would say, you Western people, you modern people, you sent people to the moon, it cost billions of dollars, all you brought back was rocks, but we Tibetan Lamas, we were more smart. We go to the essence of the moon, we sit on the moon every day, and we touch its quality of love and compassion of bodhicitta. So I said, this is the real moon, please join me on the moon. He used to say things like that, yeah, okay? So we need the mind of enlightenment, bodhicitta. Why we think of bodhicitta like a moon is because India is a hot country. Not many countries are hot these days, yeah, okay? But if you go out in a hot country in the summer in the evening, then all day it's hot, yeah? It's kind of stressful all day, hot, 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 yeah? Then in the evening, you have this nice cool feeling of the night and the moon. Actually, it's really refreshing, yeah? So bodhicitta cools down all the pain and suffering of the samsara experience. Yeah. So please, Guru Buddha, cut my self-cherishing attitude and bless me to develop the pure-hearted bodhicitta. Then, please, Guru Buddha, cut my ignorance. Yeah. Ignorance does not mean not knowing French, not knowing Spanish, not knowing, I don't know what, calculus or something. It means not knowing how things exist and function. If in doubt, you can now buy the sweatshirt from Albaniano, yeah? Then you can look at that and think about it, yeah? Or even better, buy it for your friend. Then you can see them and look at it and think everything really is empty, yeah? Okay. Anyway, we have to think about this, okay? Yeah. Please cut my ignorance and wrong views. Wrong views means wrong views about reality. So actually, unless we are an Arya, every single moment we're having wrong views, yeah, actually. But anyway, we're going to work on that gradually. And bless me to develop the perfect view of reality known as the middle way, yeah. So everything is empty of inherent existence. It doesn't have a own nature. When we say on Sobhava Shuddha Sawadhamma Sobhava Shuddhoham, which we say very often, yeah, in all our sadhanas, Sobhava, we say in Tibetan, but Svabhava in Sanskrit. Sva is self, yeah, okay? Bhava is nature. So the self nature or intrinsic nature or essence of things is Sobhava Shuddha, is empty, yeah? You cannot find it, yeah? Yeah? All things, if you search for their intrinsic nature, you cannot find it. Why? Because they don't really have one, yeah? And me too. That's I'm also like that. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Om Sobhava Shuddha Sawadhamma Sobhava Shuddhoham. But we say it in Sanskrit. We could also say it in Italian or French or Portuguese or any other language we like till we get the point, yeah? But we need to think about this, yeah? And because things don't have a fixed essence, actually, this is good, yeah, because it means that if we create positive causes and conditions, we can change things for the better. So even though now the world is a difficult situation, it's not impossible at all, yeah? And in fact, one of the things that we did see in 2020 is that the world can collectively act together, yeah? So, okay, we're thinking in terms of COVID at the moment, but why not? The world could also act, for example, to change the way we relate to the environment, like reduce the carbon footprint, to take care better of the environment, to manage our resources better. So there is a lot of hope in the world, actually, yeah? So why? Because things are empty. If things really truly had a nature, things would be fixed and there'll be nothing to do. We'd have to accept things as they are, yeah? Just accept, oh, that's fate, yeah? But in fact, that's not true, yeah? Because things don't have a fixed nature, things can get better. I mean, they could also get worse as well if we apply the negative causes, but of course, we're not going to do that. You're going to think positive and think how we can develop the positive side. And this is Rinpoche Lama Gangcho's message, NgalSo. Ngal, Om, Chow Chow, negative cause and condition. And we want more, every day one less negative thing, every day one more positive thing, yeah? So we want to go to the positive. And then why not? The world can improve, yeah? Okay? On an individual and collective level, yeah? This is a very strong belief based on experience that we have in Dharma, in Buddhism, okay? Okay, so, and finally we need to understand the middle way view of Nagarjuna, Chandrakirti and Lama Tsongkhapa and our great lamas, yeah? But for now we can think, oh, okay, very simple way. Middle way is now to come with Christmas now. Do not exaggerate, not too much that way, not too much that way, yeah? You need a balanced life, yeah? Like, for example, it's coming up to Christmas. So don't eat like, I don't know, like 6 meals in one day, but also don't eat like no meals. You have to have like something balanced, something healthy, yeah? There's always like, our Buddhas, they all have like third eye, yeah? Why? Not because they need a third eye exactly, but it's to show us that we need to look with the middle way view, yeah? So let's say, okay, there's more deeper ways to say this, but for now, let's say not too much that way, not too that much that way, middle way, okay? Let's be balanced, yeah? Okay, let's have a balanced lifestyle. And then already things will be much better. And then gradually the more profound aspects of the middle way we can learn to realize, okay? Okay, page 72, yeah? NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, volume 2. Please cut my clinging to ordinary appearances and conceptions and bless me to develop divine pride and clear appearance of the absolute mandala, yeah? Okay? So, according to we practice in our Ganda Nyingma NgalSo tradition the union of what's called Sutra and Tantra. Sutra means the Theravada and Mahayana traditions, of course, yeah. Sutra means the discourse, yeah. And Tantra is a special section of Mahayana Buddhism, yeah, okay, to make us evolve faster, yeah. You can't have in our Buddhist conception, you cannot practice Tantra without practicing Mahayana Buddhism, impossible, yeah. So actually we practice all three yanas, all three vehicles, yeah. So according to Sutra, why we're in samsara, why our life is a mess, why it's unsatisfactory, yeah, is because of our karma, our actions, and our delusions, yeah. So out of ignorance, unknowing, yeah. Not because we're bad, no, because we don't know, yeah. We seek happiness in a way that does not bring us happiness. We try and be free of pain in a way that does not work, yeah, okay? And we relate to everything in the wrong way because, let's say, our mental computer has got a design fault, yeah? We bought a faulty computer when we signed the contract of life, yeah, okay? But fortunately, Lord Buddha left us the instruction manual called the Dharma so we can fix it ourselves, yeah, okay? So according to Sutra, our action and our delusions, which means our ignorance, desire, hatred, pride, jealousy, and many others, yeah, turn the wheel of our personal samsara. Samsara means becoming. It means again and again and again. Like boring, no? Like again and again we pass through unsatisfactory states of existence, yeah? Again and again and again. You know, like our life, if we actually look at it, is very repetitive, isn't it, yeah? You go to bed, we get up, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have to go to work or do something, we have tea, you know, we have to go to bed, we have to have a shower, we have to go to the bathroom again and again and again, like many cycles, no? Okay. But okay, one hand that might be okay, but the thing is, because our mind is not okay, everything we see in a kind of unsatisfactory way. So again and again, it's that unsatisfactory, miserable suffering, yeah, okay? So that will not do, yeah? So that's why we must practice the three principal aspects of the path and Lam Rim meditation, yeah, to free ourselves from samsara, especially meditating on interdependence and what's called the 12 independent arising links. Okay, very important subject in Lam Rim meditation, which we should do. Yeah. By the way, if you don't know anything about that, it's inside. Lama Genshin made lots of nice. Of course, there's millions of books on the subject. Yeah, but there's Rinpoche, Lama Genshin, he made lots of nice, easy explanations. So in this book, yeah, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 3, there's a very nice section on the 12 links of interdependent origination, which we can look at sometime. Also in the, for those of you who have the initiation, in the Reiki, NgalSo Reiki, which one is it? The Tara Reiki, yeah? Okay. There is a very nice section on the 12 links of interdependent origination, okay? Okay, so in the Sutra teachings, we say like that, karma and delusion is the root of our personal samsara. So therefore, we need to overcome our ignorance, especially, so we need to understand how things exist, how things work, yeah? We need to cut the chain of the 12 links of dependent origination. Actually, Rinpoche Lama Genshin, he made a beautiful sadhana about this, yeah? Called Buddha Tubuang Tendrama, which actually we never really published, but we will do so, yeah? Why we didn't publish it? Because Rinpoche was throwing out so many incredible ideas, like he was really like a creative genius, yeah? So all the time he was producing incredible ideas and we were like running after him. And then sometimes before we'd finish one, he would make another one, yeah? But gradually we will make the final edition for now of Rinpoche's works, no? And then when he comes back, he's welcome to, of course, to edit and continue, yeah, in the next life, okay? But for what now, we'll try and present in the nicest way what he did, okay? Then his NgalSo teachings, okay? Please cut my... Okay, so Sutra says this, our karma and delusion is the root of our personal samsara. According to the Tantric teachings, my clinging to ordinary appearance and conception is the root of my personal samsara. So what does that mean? So it means I have an ordinary life. Why? Because I see everything as ordinary and I think of myself as ordinary. So our experience depends on what we think, what we project. So if I think everything is rubbish, everything is boring, everything is ordinary, that's exactly what you get, yeah? That reality comes largely from the side of our own mind, yeah? Okay, so we have different schools of Buddhist thought. Some actually do say that everything comes from the side of the mind. Actually, in our Majjhimika teachings, we don't say that. We say that actually there is a world, actually. But still, okay, we have a strong aspect of subjectivity, So let's say, okay, now I'm talking about perceptual science, which anyway is the same as what Buddhism says, that 95% of our experience is a virtual reality made by our brain, okay? So, for example, like if you look around the room where you are now, okay, if you put your hand like that, okay, and look through there, that in your field of vision is exactly how much you're perceiving directly. I know this because I studied this at university, okay? So only a little like a size of a coin or something in your field of vision is direct perception, okay? All the rest of what you see we think that's real, that's my room, that's my TV, whatever, is actually a projection of your own mind. And it's really crazy to think about that, isn't it? Because we think it's all there, it's nothing to do with us, but we live in an extremely subjective experience, okay? So Tantra has this many incredible ways to transform the mind. So if we start to think of ourselves as non-ordinary, as an awakened person with full capacity and happy and positive, and if we think that we live in the best house and the best environment and everybody's wonderful, then gradually that's how our environment starts to become for us, okay? Okay, we know that everything is empty of inherent existence and we're choosing to see the world in that way, okay? But why not? Because actually what we don't realize is when we say the world is horrible, everything is awful, it's so depressing, we're actually choosing to see reality in that way, okay? It's not truly like that, okay? So this is a very important psychological fact that we need to understand, okay? So therefore it says, please, Guru Buddha, Guru Buddha, king of the planets, cut, which is Shakyamuni Buddha, please cut my clinging to ordinary appearances and conceptions and bless me to develop divine pride and the clear appearance of the absolute mandala. So just in case you were wondering, okay, the absolute mandala means to understand the nature of reality, okay? So same as in sutra, actually, okay? Divine pride is something we have to do in Tantra, which is strongly self-identify out, because we understand that we don't have a fixed nature, then we can identify as something else, something better, So I identify as a Buddha, as an awakened person, okay? So we develop divine pride thinking, I am Buddha, okay, And clear appearance, Clear appearance means instead of thinking, I don't know, I'm in Italy or Spain or Brazil or wherever I might be, You think, I'm in a pure land, everything, I'm in the pure land of a Buddha, Everybody I see is a Dakini, okay, pure being, Which means I recognize, by the way, what that actually means is I recognize the positivity in everybody I meet, So for example, when we go to Nepal, we like very much when we see the Nepalese people and they do like namaste, don't we? We think it's so nice, no? So namaste is somehow it's like saluting the Hindu tradition, saluting the divinity within you, no? Like everybody you meet, Okay, we're Buddhists, so we say we recognize the Buddha nature within each and every one, the purity of the mind of each one, okay? But so nice, And that's actually how we should see everybody, okay? Rather, of course, everybody has their own personality, their characteristics, whether we like them or not, But profoundly, as Buddhists, we believe that everybody has the Buddha nature, Everybody's mind is empty of an inherent existence, And everybody can change, everybody can improve, So we have this eternal optimistic hope that everybody can get better, that there is something pure within each and every being, even the worst one, is not hopeless, was what we believe, Our Mahayana ideal is this, There's nobody so horrible that they cannot get out of their own hell, for example. There's nobody who's totally lost case, okay? So we recognize the Buddha nature, the purity of mind, the emptiness, and so on within each and every being, the possibility for growth, So actually it's very beautiful, okay? And we can see the result of not doing so, just feeling depressed, feeling miserable, Not good, no? Okay, so why not try a different view that Rinpoche said we just need to change the position of our mind, Difficult for us to remake the whole outer world, But what we can do is protect our own mind. So Shantideva, our very important lineage master, Indian master, yeah, okay. He said, the whole world is full of rocks and thorns, but you cannot cover the whole world with leather, no? Okay, impossible, yeah? But what you can do is you can put shoes on your own feet and it does the same job, yeah? So, okay, difficult for each of us individually or even a few of us collectively to fix the whole world, but anyway, we protect our minds, yeah? And we choose how we want to see things. And then actually based on that, we can also act and do many things to make the world a better place, yeah? We're not entirely giving up on the world, yeah? But we need to we need to put shoes on our feet, or we need to change the position of our mind, yeah? And see things in the positive way. That's what Rinpoche always said we need to do like that. And he himself was a perfect example. Because all the time we would all go to Rinpoche saying, "Oh, Rinpoche, I've got this problem." Blah, blah, blah. Rinpoche would be like, "Yes," and very kind and happy, And we would go away feeling so much better, feeling complete happy. Yeah? Why? Because he managed to convince us, yeah, through his mental positivity that everything was okay. Yeah, okay. So now Rinpoche told us, please, now we need to learn to do that ourselves. Okay, yeah. He said, Actually, this in Lama Tsongkhapa says this in the Lamrim Chenmo. That Buddha said, if I could wash away your suffering, I would do so. If I could pull out your pain, like pulling a thorn out of your hand, I would do so. But I can't do that. But what I can do is show you how to do it yourself. Yeah, okay. So Rinpoche showed us extremely clearly how to do it. Yeah, okay. So no, okay, but I'm sure we can do it. Yeah, okay. I think we're all doing okay, actually. This year obviously has been like a great challenge for all of us in many different ways. But I mean, I see every day, like members of our Sangha from different countries, and actually, I feel very happy actually with our Sangha. Like many people are practicing despite all the difficulties. Many people are doing okay. I mean, and also if you're not doing okay, we know that we have our friends, we have our spiritual community. We know that there's people there to support us. We can pray to Rinpoche. We have our practice. Many people are doing self-healing this year, I think more than before. So we just need to keep on practicing. We're doing okay, So that's good enough, yeah? So anyway, so please cut my clinging to ordinary appearance and conception and bless me to develop divine pride and the clear appearance of the absolute mandala, okay? Then, okay, so these things were in the these first three, yeah. With your great love and with your love and compassion, cut my attachment to samsara and bless me to develop complete renunciation, and cut my self-cherishing and bless me to develop pure bodhicitta, and cut my ignorance and bless me to develop perfect view of the middle way. This is in the Gandham Mahamudra lineage prayer, okay? But then Rinpoche adds some more, these are the verses Rinpoche add, yeah? Cut my clinging to ordinary appearance and conception and bless me to develop divine pride and clear appearance, yeah? And then it says, please cut my impure energy winds and bless me to develop the isolated speech and mind, the illusory body, clear light in union, the highest state of enlightenment, yeah? So now we're asking for incredible things, yeah? Okay, so what's our impure energy winds? We have within our body, yeah? We have a gross body and a subtle body. Our subtle body is made up of chakras, channels, winds, and drops. When we say winds, we mean pranas, which means currents of life energy, yeah? So, but we have 5 main pranas, yeah? Which keep us alive, actually, yeah? So we have a life-supporting prana in our heart chakra. Then we have upward-moving prana, which allows us to speak and swallow, yeah? And breathe, yeah? Very important. We have a digestive prana, which allows us to digest, yeah? So, if we eat, need to be able to digest to get the energy, no? Then we have a downward moving prana, because when we eat, we need to go out, and otherwise we explode, yeah? Then we have all-pervading prana, which actually many times is located here, which is the ability to move. So all the movements in our body that we can do, like they say it's spread throughout the whole body and the joints in the body. So this ability it's actually just like the energy in our nervous system, isn't it? Because our brain and nervous system, the ability to move. Why we need to move is because we're, let's say, part of us is animal, no? So we need to run after our food and then eat it, yeah? Digest it and excrete it, yeah? We or earthworms or any other animals, no? Yeah, we're down to coral. All of us, we need to do like this, no? Okay. So we have these 5 pranas, these 5 winds that keep us alive, actually. But unfortunately, because of ignorance and unknowing and so on, our pranas are not pure. Why are they not pure? Because of our delusions, because of our emotions, also because of, well, just becoming into contact with contamination in many different ways. By the way, if you want a good way to contaminate your pranas is take up smoking, yeah? Which is why, okay, we're actually very liberal, in Vajrayana Buddhism, yeah? For us, ethics is, if it doesn't hurt, it's okay, yeah? Okay, yeah? Ahimsa, don't harm anybody. If you can, on top, try and help them, yeah? That's the basis of our ethics, yeah? However, if you want to do all this like Vajrayana stuff, we recommend, but do not insist, that you do not smoke, yeah? Okay. Rinpoche never said stop, he always said cut down, yeah? Why? Because it pollutes the pranas, yeah? So it just makes things more difficult, yeah? So please try and cut down if possible, okay? Because it make our meditation practice easier, okay? Okay, so please cut my impure energy winds, okay? Cut means gradually, in our case, gradually reduce, yeah? So we have many different healing meditations, like, for example, making peace with the environment, and many, many, many other practices to heal our impure energy winds. And it says, please bless me to develop the isolated body, speech and mind, illusory body, clear light and union. Actually, these are the realizations of the completion stage of Guhya Samadhi, yeah? And why should we want to develop those? Because Lama Tsongkhapa, who's the founder of our Gelugpa tradition, he and all his early disciples, like for example, Panchen Zampo Tashi, who was Rinpoche past life, and Gaden Drub, the first Dalai Lama, and many, many others, yeah, and the Panchen Lamas, many of them, they achieved enlightenment in the form of Guhya Samadhi, yeah. Okay, so we will talk very little about Guhya Samadhi during the winter course, yeah. Actually, Rinpoche has opened the door for all these incredible, profound, powerful practices to us, but really it's opening the door. Then after is incredible things, incredible knowledge, incredible practice, so beautiful, yeah, okay. But anyway, yes, these are the realizations that we can achieve in what's called the completion stage of Guhya Samadhi. So high, so important, yeah. Also not only in Guhya Samadhi, also Yamantaka and the other tantras, yeah. So please, isolated body, speech and mind, illusory body, clear light and union, yeah, okay. So profound, so important, so high, yeah, okay. The highest state of enlightenment, yeah, okay. And anyways, we'll speak more about this during the winter course, okay? Through your love and compassion and particular tantric powers, of which there's many, yeah. Quickly, as we saw with Rinpoche had really great tantric power. That's why we were so attracted to him, no? He has such incredible compassion, so incredible everything, no? Yeah? Please protect and heal me, yeah? And I think many of us will receive that incredible experience, yeah? Okay? Help me to develop, and those of you who didn't, who are new to our Sangha, anyway, still if you do the practice and you connect with Rinpoche, still you will experience those energies in your life, don't worry, okay? Please help me to develop my Vajrayana self-healing power, yeah? And by this power, may I heal many beings, yeah? So Rinpoche calls his practice self-healing, yeah? So actually this has all kinds of very profound, we think, oh, yeah, self-healing, what does it mean, yeah? And so we have all kinds of different legends about why it's called self-healing. Like, for example, in the 90s now, they had all kinds of like self-help manuals. And yeah, okay, so it's true. Rinpoche said he saw these kind of things. He thought one way, maybe it's nice for Western people. We understand like this, yeah. But he said, really, okay, it's not just a therapy. It's much more profound. It's actually healing the self, yeah, self-grasping, yeah. So he said there's many, many, many different, that's why there's many levels of self-healing, yeah? So self-healing, Rinpoche, Lama Gangchen said that these practices that Rinpoche kindly open up and share with the world, he said, anybody in the world is welcome to try and to do, okay? Yeah, there's no restriction on people coming to our centers or listening to the teachings that we're doing now and trying to put them into practice. And he said, he said, this is like the NgalSo spiritual supermarket. So please, anything you find of benefit, you're welcome to practice. Yeah. So of course, yeah. So many people come because also they're not feeling well. Yeah. So there's many levels of how we can practice the self-healing system. Yeah, one is we can become more balanced, more healthy, more calm, more peaceful, better person. Yeah, so we can get healed. Yeah, but finally, the higher levels, let's say first higher levels, we need to actually overcome our sense of self. We need to heal the self. Yeah, so actually we have many practices called self-blessing, healing the self. Yeah, many of these. Yeah, okay, to transform how we see ourselves. And then actually in the Tantra, yeah, practice, we need to transform how we perceive ourselves based on understanding the emptiness and interdependence of phenomena. Yeah, okay. So self-healing is a long journey. Okay, it's not like, I don't know, like going on a course for like weekend and then, oh yeah, I know everything, I have my certificate. No, afraid not. It's a, Rinpoche called it an enlightenment marathon. But anyway, sorry, what else? Once we've paid the bills and got the house and the car and the cat and the parrot and the dog and everything else, the children and whatever, yeah, what else is there to do in life? Yeah, we need something of meaning to fulfill our human existence, and this could very well be it for you, you know, because really this will give great meaning, great essence to our precious human life. Yeah, okay. So whether we have headache, or if we're anxious or stressed, self-healing and all its ramifications will be of help. If we want to overcome our sense of self, it will be of great help. If we want to develop the capacity of a bodhisattva, it will be of great help. If we want to become enlightened, it will be of great help. Yeah. So there's many incredible levels of self-healing, up to isolated body, speech, and mind, illusory body, clear light in union, the highest state of enlightenment. Yeah. So enlightenment marathon, as Rinpoche said. Yeah. Okay, but juntos podemos, we can go together, no problem. We're not going by ourselves. We're going like many friends, yeah, and Sangha member together, so no problem. Yeah, we will go like in the big Mahayana vehicle on the enlightenment marathon together. Yeah, so it won't be too difficult because we can help each other. Okay. Then it says, please through your love, page 72, please through your love and compassion and particular tantric power, please quickly protect and heal me. Yeah, help me develop my Vajrayana self-healing power, and by this power may I heal many beings. Yeah, so exactly this. Mostly when people go to meditation center or want to find out about meditation and Buddhism and these kind of things, it's because we ourselves, we're not feeling like number one. Yeah. I mean, most probably if we all felt very well and very secure and we weren't going to die, there would be no meditation, I imagine. Yeah. But in fact, most people come to the Dharma for this reason. Yeah. So first we go because we want to feel better, yeah. But then as we actualize those qualities and capacities within ourselves, we need to share those with others. So we become a Sangha jewel, it's called, yeah. Okay, so we take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, okay. So Sangha, actually, let's say, technically speaking, is the assembly of Arya beings, people who've understood reality, okay. Yeah, okay. However, we also say that our spiritual community, we call one Sangha in a loose sense, okay? Our spiritual friends, our spiritual community. So it's, I always, okay, this is my example, but I think it's quite a good one, yeah? We, you know, like alcoholics go to Alcoholics Anonymous, yeah? So we are samsara addicts, so we need to go to Samsara Anonymous, yeah? And we meet our fellow samsara addicts, and then we all go through a many-step program. And then gradually, as we become healed, we're able to help others get out of their addiction to samsara. Yeah, we are able to become Sangha jewels ourselves. So that's how it works. Because I mean, okay, many people come to the Dharma because they're unhappy, but after a while you get better now. Okay, you have some tools to deal with life. Yeah, but then, okay, that's fine, but that's just you. No, it's not enough. Yeah, then we start to think, oh, my friend, my family, my city, so many people in the world, you know, I know loads of people who are not happy. We have to apply to other people, no? So whatever we know, yeah, whatever capacity we have, Rinpoche said we should use to help others, even if it's just listening to people on the phone, yeah, or whatever, yeah. But please, as much as we can, put whatever positive knowledge and capacity we have into practice and care for others, yeah, and the environment, yeah. So please, through your love and compassion and particular tantric power, quickly protect and heal me. Yes, we're asking for this, true, no? To all the gurus and Buddhas, yeah? But especially help me to develop my Vajrayana self-healing power. And by this power, may I be the one to give healing and help and peace and kindness to other beings, yeah? Okay, then, page 72. O Guru Shakyamuni, king and owner of the planets, lunar constellations, days, times, and celestial light, by your special qualities and the particularly beneficial deities of the constellations and zodiac, please heal all my misfortune, sickness, and suffering caused by imbalances and opposition of the elements in my outer, inner, and secret astrological worlds. By using the essence of the astrological healing methods, which consist of secret mantras, mudras, concentration, and tantric power, and by the use of the great chagya or emblems, please bring the opposing celestial forces into harmony and heal my body and mind and those of others. Heal and balance the environment and world and the entire universe. Yeah, okay. So incredible things we're asking for. Yeah, okay. Not few things. Yeah. So, okay, let me show you one example. So that high-tech example I have here. Yeah. So just in case you wondered what I got up to, here's the sort of things that I get up to. Yeah. Okay. This is another one of these, let's say, NgalSo star disk. This one is showing the Jungsi, the elemental system, yeah? So you can see all those different colors, yeah? Okay. I see outside there's like 12 animals, like in Chinese astrology and Tibetan astrology. We call this the Jungsi, the elemental system, yeah? And then all these colors are the 5 elements, yeah? In their incredible manifestations in the body, the mind, the environment, all kinds of incredible things, okay? How it affects our power, our life, our energy, our fortune. Incredible stuff, okay? But we have like 5 elements, yeah, okay? We have, what does that say? We have earth, okay, yellow, earth, yeah? We have fire, the red one, yeah? We have, let's see, we have water, the blue one, yeah, okay? Then we have metal, the white one, and what's that one say? Should say wood, okay? 5 elements, yeah? This is we call the Jungsi or the geomantric or earth-based elemental system, yeah? This is the system which is most related to healing and medicine, by the way. Okay, so when it says, help me with all this, you can see there's a lot of stuff we need help with, yeah? Okay? All those things are like, I don't know, there's like the I Ching number, the element. Like each year, it's like this. It's like this is like the universe turning, and all these things are turning. You know, each year, yeah. And there's all these different kind of combinations of elements, yeah. So I always think of it a bit like a roulette wheel or something. You know, not to frequent casinos, obviously, because I'm too poor. Yeah. Also, I'm a Buddhist, and we actually have a vow not to. But even if anyway, you know what I mean. Like we see on TV, like in casinos, they have like these roulette wheels. You know, kind of. Yeah, or we have like also in casinos these like what do you call them, 1-arm bandits? You press it, yeah. Also in bars, actually, yeah. So you put money in it and you press it, and then these wheels turn around, yeah. And you have to line up the symbols, like like fruits or hearts or diamonds or something, yeah. If they all line up, all the money comes out, yeah, good, yeah. But mostly it doesn't, yeah. And this is like our life. There's all these different cycles of elements, yeah. And always something's wrong, yeah? Like there's not lining up all these like wheels, yeah? So what we want is to get them all lined up and get the energy going in our favor, yeah? And have harmony and balance and healing, yeah? Yeah, why? And why do we want to do this? Because as Rinpoche said, there's 2 things that everybody wants for in life, yeah? Which we can get through making peace with the 5 elements, yeah? Which is actually the essence of astrology, okay? One is long life, yeah, okay. And if not, long life means as long as we have the capacity to have, yeah. We come into this life with a set number of years, okay, of breaths. So however long it is, we want to be full power, full energy, not like very weak, very tired, yeah. So as long a life as possible. So we want long life and good health, yeah. Why? Because whatever we want to do in life, whether we want to become a millionaire or, I don't know, do philanthropy or whatever we want to do, have a family, or if we want to spend our time meditating, we need 5 healthy elements. We need to have health and vitality of our body and mind, okay? So this is why this kind of stuff's important. So by understanding the cycles of nature and the elements, we can learn how to deal with them. Yeah, it's not something like just kind of abstract or something like that. Something super practical, Also, it doesn't actually cost anything, yeah? Just need a little bit of effort to understand, yeah? Then we can have a much better quality of life, yeah? Okay, really, yeah? Also, with the things that we have around us, we don't need any special equipment or anything like that. So how nice, yeah, that Lord Buddha kindly shared all this information with us, yeah, okay? So real, because Buddha Shakyamuni, before he achieved enlightenment, yeah, he studied many different kinds of arts and sciences, yeah. He was a very, kind of scientific kind of person. So he had many, many different kinds of knowledge, yeah. So he sought awakening in order that everybody could be happy at whatever level they wanted, yeah. So of course, ultimately, we want to get out of samsara, and achieve enlightenment. But in the everyday life as well, in Buddhism, in the Dharma, there's many healing methods to make life better, and that's part of Buddhism. Okay, it's not like, oh, we only do like nirvana, yeah, okay, and the rest is just samsara. We're not interested. No, that's not true. We want every single person, according to their capacity, to be happy, healthy, and well. Yeah. So therefore, in our Vajrayana tradition, in our Ganden NgalSo Nyingma tradition, we have many healing methods to create a sense of ease and well-being. NgalSo, for all kinds of people according to their capacity. That's what Buddha wanted, and that's also definitely what Lama Gangchen was into. So we should continue in that theme. Okay. Anyway, more of this on Thursday. Okay. And then more of this. Then actually we'll just go seamlessly. Okay, into the 27th of December after Happy Christmas. Yeah. We'll continue on the 27th with this theme. Okay, of course, I'll have to read the introduction and all the beautiful things that Rinpoche said. Really beautiful, yeah. But anyway, we'll continue throughout the winter period, okay? So please join us, okay? Like I say, this year, one of the, let's say, few good things of the 2020 is that we discover we can all be together, yeah, through technology. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. So let's please use that and meditate together, yeah, collectively, our Sangha, yeah? So please join Lama Michelle and myself, and also other Sangha members who will be guiding and help. Of course, like Rinpoche, we've got continue. Exactly, Rinpoche said, just normal is best, okay? So we'll do as normal as we can Albaniano. So we have many people guiding, many people showing. We're going to have the guitar. Don't worry, we're going to have the full Albaniano winter experience, okay? Except this 1 year will be virtual Albaniano, and then next year for sure we'll be back in business, okay? And come and join us in person in Albaniano next year, okay? Anyway, so on that positive note, I'll see you on Thursday, and then we see you for the winter retreat, okay? So thank you very much. Let's dedicate, let's touch our hands to our heart and think about our friends and Sangha members who are ill. Like, for example, some of our Sangha, we have all the prayer groups, no? Some of our Sangha members are ill with COVID, some have other sickness, people have passed away. So let's think of all the ones who we heard personally this week that they were suffering, and we send special good wishes and dedications for their happiness and peace and recovery, or whatever is good for them. Yeah, okay. So we'll say the NgalSo dedication prayers, and then we'll say Rinpoche's special prayer, which from Shantideva. Okay. Okay. Om Bihishwa Shanti Hum. 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 By the power of the truth, peace and bliss forever. By the power of the truth, peace and bliss forever. By the power of the truth, peace and bliss forever. May everyone who's sick be freed at once from all their suffering. May every sickness that afflicts the living be wholly and forever absent from the world. May medicines be full of strength. May our prayers and mantras be chanted with success. May the bacteria and virus that feed on our flesh be kind to us, their minds full of pity towards us. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their bodies and minds have, by virtue of my merit, boundless joy and happiness. For as long as space exists, for as long as there are living beings, for that long may I continue to be reborn, to drive away the sorrow of the world. May the pain and sorrow of all wandering beings ripen fully upon me, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas always bring about the happiness of beings. May the Dharma, the only cure for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be blessed with resources, upheld with veneration, and continue for a vast amount of time. Nimodele sendele nime koya handele shin nin senta tu dele pel kuncho sungi hijingi lo kuncho sungi nadruso kuncho sungi hitashi sho mihikme sewe te chen chen rezi Dri me kyepe Mwampo jampe Dupu malu Jonze samweda Kanchen gepe Suge sonka Lo samtrape Shabla so. Okay, thank you all very much for listening. So see you all on Thursday, 7 till 9, yeah? On Thursday, and then on the 27th of December, 5 to 7 European time, okay? Thank you, every day, okay? Thank you all very much, yeah?